Ladies and gentlemen, and other, it's getting to be that time. It's getting to be that time on a beautiful Wednesday morning. Well, Wednesday morning for me anyway. Good morning. Good morning, good evening. What time is it? What time is it for you all? For me, it is the wonderful 11 a.m. We got Bilbo with the 2 months. Curtis, thank you for the tier 1 stamp with the 14. And Smooths gifting a sub to Shiny Teeth Guy. We also got Rico and Taco with the Prime as well. Hello, everyone. Hello to the mods. We got Stamp in the chat, Cook Pete, Fire Chip, who else? Chocolate Mad. Yo, Seb, Drum for Coke. Yo, Zomble. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Give me a quick second to notify the old Discord that I'm live. And we will get the show on the road. Yeah, we have a lot of people in the Discord now. That's kind of cool. 2,600 members. Wowie. Wow, 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 wow. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I'm getting caffeinated, and then we're going to do some live learns today, folks. What's up, Sourfade? I finished your Wanderlust album this morning on the way to work. Yo, thanks for doing that. What's your favorite track? All right, Cougars, thank you for the 5 months. Excited for Wiana Wednesday? Perfect. You're in the right place. You are in the right place. I was learning Through the Dunes. Polyrhythm is hell. Yeah, that one definitely has some brain-melting polyrhythms. Yeah, that can be a little tricky. It can be a little tricky. Oh shit. I mean, oh crap. Oops, 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 oops. I almost shut out of OBS. Yo, Zoogalooger, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, the Windows tone. That was me. That was me. That was me. All right, wait. Did I notify the Discord? Did it go through? Holy crap. Yes, it did. Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. There's something I was going to say. Must have not been important. New video on the highlights channel from yesterday. If you haven't seen that, feel free to go check that out. It is a loop. And we just hit 16K on the highlights channel, which is kind of cool. So thank you to everyone who's been subscribing. Oh, the thumbnails look so good. So colorful. Got more of these on the way. So hopefully the highlights channel and the VOD channel will keep you all satisfied because there will not be a new video this weekend. The next new video will be the following Saturday on April 1st. I guess we have been doing daily streams, huh, Miss Modi? Today's day number 4 in a row, right? Because I streamed on Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then today's Wednesday. Am I streaming? Am I streaming tomorrow? I'm not. I hope I'm not streaming tomorrow. I don't think I am. Let's see. Friday. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's why I did that. Yep. So we got today, and then the last stream of the week will be on Friday. So hope to see you there as well. That'll be an evening stream, Friday evening my time. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, feel free to do that if you're not in the Discord. I do remember the month I streamed. Well, I tried. I think we got 18 days in a row, which was pretty good. Pretty good run. Yeah, what's up, Brian? I actually remember that Marble Machine request. I think we have that somewhere. I think that's somewhere. I had to delete... Well, actually, Twitch deletes all the VODs, so that was not my doing. I do delete them now, but back then, I think Twitch was still deleting them. But I don't know... It's gotta be somewhere. I might have it in a Google Drive folder, or maybe one of the mods have it somewhere. I remember that being really fun. Because I eventually wanted to get that on the highlights channel. Oh, it was lost, huh? Oh, that's a bummer. Huh. I feel like I remember seeing it somewhere. A clip? Oh, like a minute clip. Gotcha. Bummer. Yeah, maybe we'll do that again sometime. That was fun. I love that song. More music, while I drink some caffeine. No, not that. Let's see. Ooh, how about some... I don't like that guy, but I appreciate the gifted sub. We should do a... I'll do that too, Leland. Maybe. The Discord, YouTube, Twitch, everything here is such great production. Oh, that's a really nice compliment. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm working on the Discord. It's been a lot more active lately. It's been really cool to see. We have a fitness channel in there now. We have people actually performing in the Discord. That's pretty cool to see. Yeah, we have like a performance channel, and then you can go in and there's also a performance chat. So that's always cool. Unless there's more than like 6 people, then I feel like they're stealing my thunder, so I kick them. But as long as you keep it under 5, that's cool. We love that. So hey, join the Discord. Command Discord. the way I do it is on track 1, I use that as my, it's what starts the tempo, right? It's what kind of sets the tempo of the track. So for track 1, I have it set to, the start mode is immediate, the stop mode is immediate, the measure's auto, and the loop sync is on. So this way, as soon as I stop and as soon as I hit it and as soon as I stop it, it's going to start the loop. So I'll usually do something like a kick, like this. So now this is going. So now for the rest of the 4 tracks, it's different, right? Because I have loop sync on, but the measure is free. So because the measure is free, even though this is 4 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to record it on. That way you can rest easy knowing that the foundation of the loop is perfectly timed. Does that make sense? It's essentially a 1-1. Yeah, and that's why the timing can't be off, because it's just, that's what sets the tempo for the whole beat. So I can be like, boom. I mean, it's technically a 1-1, but the way that the loop station works is sometimes it'll still categorize it as 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So see this little red circle? This indicates how long the loop region is. So this is 4 beats. So if I go to this track and I can make it like 8 beats. And so it'll happen twice. 2, 3. And it's cool. And because I have it synchronized to this beat, when I press record on a new track, it's basically armed, so it won't actually start recording until the beginning of the beat. So you'll actually see it blink red. Check this out. Oop. It just didn't work. Hang on. See how it's blinking? It wasn't actually recording. So I can be like, see, and it didn't catch any of that. So that's really cool because it gives me time to, like, you know, get where I need to go. Otherwise, it'd be like... So just little tricks like that that you learn over time that really, really help when you have to do a bunch of stuff. No, you don't have to... You don't set the BPM because the BPM is set by when you end the loop. So if I wanted a BPM that was like... I would simply press record and press stop to set the BPM like this. So I just set the BPM. I can make it really slow. See, that's why it's impossible for the timing to be off, because it's a 1-1 measure essentially. You can make it really fast. And that way, boom, you're good to go. Because a lot of times you might see people trying to loop like a piano track first. And again, if you're not absolutely flawless with the timing, the whole loop will just be all wobbly, right? So it's like me trying to go like this, watch. Right? So it's like, how am I gonna get a drum beat in this? You know, I intentionally played a little bit off, but watch what happens if I try to play a drum track to this. You can hear, right? It's just off. And so now, the more things I add, it's just gonna be more and more off. It can't get any more on. It can only get more and more off. So that's kind of how you get a sloppy loop. Like, you know, if I try to add in bass, what do I even do? It's like, it's okay, you know? But yeah, whereas if I do it this way, and then we'll get into the live learns, but I really like talking about this stuff. So check this out. Ready? So now I'll arm the bass track before I play. The other benefit of that is that you have a lot of control over, like, dropping out the kick, you know? So if I'm playing, I can be like, right? Kicks on this track, bass is on this track. So it makes it easy for, like, drops. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, I really like having multiple sections of drums. I really like keeping the kick on like a track 1. So it'll be like this. And I like keeping all the other stuff, all the other percussion on another track. So it would be like all the, you know. So that way you can just do like, right? Just complete, the more control you have, right? You are limited because you only have 5 tracks. So anything that you record onto one track, it's like glued together. So you can no longer separate it, right? So if I record like, right? And now I'm playing this. It's like, well, now I can't separate the piano from the hi-hat and the snare. It's like glued together now. You can actually go back and remove one track, but that's it. So you can't go back more than one layer, which is kind of a bummer. I've destroyed many loops that way, right? It's like, say you have a 20 track layered loop and I record something and I made like a big mistake, but I accidentally recorded something after that. If I recorded that mistake on channel 5 that has, say, 10 other layers on it, it's done. I can't go back and remove it, so I have to delete the entire track 5, which deletes all the other layers. It's a bummer. That's happened quite a lot of times. So you got to be careful with that. Do you ever wish you had more channels? It could be nice. It could be nice. But it also forces some creativity. So kind of yes and no. I don't really mind having 5 channels, you know. I mean, I love this loop station. I don't think they make a better one. This is my favorite. Yeah. So that's the idea. Yeah, I think any more tracks could end up being more confusing. And like I said, it just forces certain types of creativity when you're limited to 5. And you just have to be a little careful, you know. But hopefully that answered some questions. The loop station is an RC505. I don't really talk much about the loop station, so it's always a joy for me because I do a lot of this stuff off stream too, practicing and getting timing better and things like that. It's fun stuff. The sounds are being made by the Phantom. Yep. All internal on the Phantom, except for this piano sound. This is a VST that's being run. You can actually see main stage right now on there. So I have main stage, and the Phantom's pulling that from main stage. And then I have stuff on my Kronos. All of it's routed to this mixer over here. And then everything in the mixer is being routed to the loop station. So, for example, I have my kalimba in channel 1 of the mixer, which means it'll go into the loop station. It's very cool. It's very exciting stuff. I think the Phantom they're both good in their own ways, I think. But I really like the Phantom a lot. I love the Kronos, but I love the Phantom. So good. Thank you, Laura. Which DAW do you prefer? When I use a DAW, I use Logic Pro. Any other questions before we go into some learns of the live variety? I am an Apple man. I have an Apple here, but I stream on a PC. So it's a dual PC setup. The amount of layers is unlimited. Yeah, you can have as many layers as you want. The only downside is that you can have 1 layer on track 1, 1 on track 2, 1 on 3, 1 on 4, and 165 on channel 5 if you want to. But they're all glued together again. So you don't have the control of separating tracks or separating layers on one track. But yeah, you can have as much as you want, which is awesome. And that's why I like the loop station, like the RC over like Ableton, because with Ableton, it's like you can do quantization and stuff, but a lot of times it requires a bit of setup before you got to like put in the instruments that you want, set the tempo, set the amount of measures per loop beforehand. And I just love the freedom to just be like, boop, 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 boop. And I could just go. I could just completely have creative freedom instantly, which is awesome. The only downside is that there's no quantization, but I'm actually a fan of that because it forces you to work on your timing. And you can get really good with your timing if you have to, you know? I just like the Phantom more. I like the action on the keys much more. And just certain layout, the layout is a lot better. I like the vocal effects. I actually plug my mic into the Phantom. So I have a bunch of effects on here, which is cool. A couple other things, but it's just great. It's great. Kronos is good too. It has a lot of really nice... I really like the orchestral sounds on the Kronos. Quite a bit. But the key action's a little light. I don't like the user interface. Like, it's very archaic looking. I don't think you can even see... No, you can't really see. But like, as you're going through parameters and sounds, it kind of looks like Windows 98. And the Phantom is just much more hip, more colorful, more neatly organized, and you can tell that a lot of thought went into it. Keys are fully weighted, yeah. The keys are fully weighted on both, but the keys on the Phantom are, like, heavy, which I like. The mic input on the Phantom is... you can do XLR or a 1/4 inch. It has both. It's one of those things where it's like XLR, but it has a 1/4 inch in the center, so whichever you prefer. I think. I actually don't remember. Maybe I might be lying about that. No, I'm not lying. Yeah, it can be either. The Phantom is sick. Yeah, it's like the coolest workstation ever. Show what again, Drew? I don't know why music production is so expensive, man. The hands? Huh? It's crazy to think that each of these was $4,000. But at the same time, they are literally extremely complex computers that can do anything you want, you know, with tens of thousands of sounds. I mean, the Phantom essentially has Ableton built in. It has a whole looping system built in. It's wild. It's wild. I mean, every sound you ever hear on the stream is from one of these two keyboards. Or this piano sound, which is a VST, you know? Definitely worth it. It's expensive, but I don't like the piano sounds on here. Piano sounds leave something to be desired. I mean, they're okay, but they're nothing compared to something like this, you know? I'll play you some. A lot of the sounds on the Phantom, it really thrives with their synth sounds and electronic sounds. The Kronos, for me personally, I think it really thrives with orchestral stuff and basses as well. Has really nice bass sounds and really nice orchestral sounds. So that's kind of why I think they work really well together. But yeah, so this is one of the pianos on the Phantom. I've tried the montage. It's not bad. But I think 2 $4,000 keyboards is enough. Yeah, it just kind of sounds like doo-doo. There's some other ones. Let's go to their first one. No reverb. This is just out of the box. It's like very boxy. Boxy here. muddy and dull here, tinny and weak up here. And even I'll put on some reverb to help it. It's like, can't even compare it, you know? Doesn't sound bad? Well, this is the good one. The one I was playing before. Comparatively. But, you know, this VST, when I got it, was like $250. So it's a crazy, and like, I forget how many gigs, but it's like over 100 gigs of data. It's wild. Yeah, practice room piano, I know. Can you switch sounds when you use a VST? Yeah. Wait, I don't understand, actually. For me, it goes through MIDI, so no matter which sound I change, the VST will still... No, you can change it. The way it works up here is you can have a hybrid of external and internal sounds. So track 1 I have set to an external sound, which means it's pulling from main stage. Track 2 I have set to internal. So now it's not pulling from main stage. And now it is. The coolest thing is that you can actually have both at the same time. So I can combine external and internal sounds together and have like... Which blows my mind. So it's pulling from my Mac, and it's also using internal sounds. So cool. There's no lag, actually. There's no lag. I have the IO buffer size really low in main stage, so it's instant. Yeah, I forget how many gigs it is, this VST, but it's like a comical amount. Can you do that on any piano with MIDI? I'm not sure. I know it's easy on the Phantom because you have 16 channels up here. I imagine you can do it on other ones, but maybe not all. I'm not sure. Play something? I just did. Use your ears. Or listen to the radio. Yeah, so that's the idea. Sweet. Okay, Chad, I'm grabbing some water. And then when I come back, we're actually going to do some live learns now. I really enjoyed talking about some tech stuff. But I'll be back in a minute, and we'll do some piano playing. All right, chat. I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing, everyone? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got from chat for some... What is playing right now? Okay. Flower dance? Do I feel like... Scoobity ba da. Okay, I like that. Cool. I think we'll take it a little slower than this.
I'm afraid not.
Let's see what we can do. Cool. That was some of Flower Dance. I don't remember who requested that, but... Choo! Thanks, everyone. Thanks for all the claps. Much appreciated. Also, we got Lewel with the 8 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Wish you the best stream ever. Heart. We got Seven Nani, Joneski, and Migosh. Thank you very much. Jonesy with the 4. Let's do this first. Yeah, we can do this.
Some of it's just transcendental. Some of it's just really dumb. But I love it when you sing to me. And
It's a really pretty song. I always love pedal points. Thanks for all the claps, everyone. That was The Book of Love by Peter Gabriel. A nice one, a nice one. What's up, Hannah? Yeah, nothing like a good pedal point. I always do pedal points with the Neapolitan in a minor key. Even major too, but it's just such a crispy. Yeah, super nice, super nice. A pedal point is when you basically keep the same pedal over different chord changes. So instead of doing, you keep the same bass over the chords. Instead of thank you all for the bits and the tips, but just so you know, I'm not doing requests based off of tips and cheers. I'm just doing them from the chat, but I do appreciate the support very much. We got Math Toots. Thanks for the 4 months. All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got? I'm just literally blindly highlighting stuff from chat and see what it is. What is this? Fismoll. I don't have the space either. I think 10 keyboards is enough. Maybe. At least until next month. Ba, 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 ba. Sadness and Sorrow? Let's do that. I know that one. Sadness and sorrow. Yo, thank you, Scary Drew. You're not so scary after all. Do you still know your Metroid Prime medley? No way. No way. Let's see what we got here. Woodkid Guns for Hire.
Hold the die your turn to roll before they fall through your fingers. Not a good night to lose control, right as the earth is unraveling. You play with your blocks until they break, and these walls come tumbling down.
That's interesting chord progressions. What are they even doing?
Hold the die your turn to roll before they fall through your fingers. Not a good night to lose through your fingers. Not a good night to lose control, right as the earth. Control, right as the earth.
That's interesting. It's actually do.
Right as the earth. Things unraveling. You play with your blocks. Play with your blocks.
Sure.
You play with your blocks until they break, and these walls come tumbling down.
Interesting. Okay.
Hold the die your turn to roll before they fall
Oh.
right as the earth
Technically.
loses control, right as the earth sees and rises. Good night, fall. Hold the die, your turn to roll before they fall through your fingers. Not a good night to lose control, right as the earth sees and rises.
Yeah.
You play with your blocks until they break in these walls.
Cool. I think we'll just grab that much. One more listen.
Hold the die, your turn to roll
This guy's got a nice voice.
before they fall through your fingers. Not a good night to lose control, right as the earth sees unraveling. You play with your blocks until they break.
Yeah, this is pretty dense, so we're just gonna stick with this much.
These walls come tumbling down. Oh.
Cool. Let's do this. Yeah, that was a cool chord progression. That was the beginning of Woodkid, Guns for Hire. Yeah, hauntingly beautiful. Some really nice, You have any suggestions for good gardening gloves? Not off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head, if I'm being honest. All right, chat. I might heat up. I have some more coffee from yesterday that I didn't finish. It was in the fridge overnight. It's like half a thing of Starbucks. I guess I could heat that up. Why not? Let's be crazy, right? All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go grab some water, heat up that coffee. I'm going to run 2 minutes of ads now. Boop. I will be back. Stretch your legs, use the bathroom. I'll be back. Maybe we'll do like 1 or 2 more requests, but we shall see. See you soon. We. All right. Hello, chat, if that is your real name. Yo, 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 yo. Bop, beep, scoop, dee, dop. I love this song. Shy But Deadly from Yoshi's Wooley World. Give me a sec for the live learns. I'm gonna drink some of this probably disgusting coffee with 2 shots of espresso. Pedal point. Someone get me a fresh cup, I know. It's too hot. Thank you for 2,000 subs, by the way, everyone. That's an exciting thing. Especially because I took a week off from streaming because I was out of state. It's such a blow, man. You take a week off from streaming, and we were at like 3,100 subs, and it dropped down to 1,500. That's great. I really get how streamers can get obsessive over the sub count. It's just like, boom, done. Very, very hot. I would take the lid off, but I don't know, just keep it on for now. That's where it's at, Dusty. Don't want to be reliant on one income source, that's for sure. As a content creator. I want to diversify as much as possible. How many live learns we do today? 4 or 5? That's why I have my OnlyFans, exactly. What's your view on the pronunciation of pianist? That. Futile mods. There, Bray, thank you for the gifted. And Jocko with the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Wop, 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 wop. Your fingers ever hurt? No. I pulled a muscle once in college in my pinky from practicing a piece for too long, but that's about it. I try to be very careful. This song is Shy But Deadly from Yoshi's Wooley World, which is a banger. You know what another banger is? This one. No arthritis yet? I don't know. Not everyone over 40 has arthritis. Tennis elbow? Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. That does not sound. I jammed my finger once playing volleyball. I think it was like 24 or so. That's about it. It was painful for like 3 days, and then it was okay. Got a year to go. Oh, got it a year ago when I hit 45. Oh, that sucks. That does suck. House of the Rising Sun? I think I know that one, actually. No, maybe I don't. I've never played it before, but I know of this. I know of it. But... something like that. Something along those lines, I believe. Something along those lines. We fixed it. I mean, I guess we could do a loop of that. Let's see. Where? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm feeling a little loopy. Done. Let's get some. Let's see, where is it? That's nice. That was fun. That's a cool one. I should put that on my song list because I do know that one, I guess. Richard likes cheese. Yo, thank you for the 5 months. And Laura with the gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got M. Del something. Thank you for the prime. KVN with the 3 months. And Laura with more gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a nice song, yeah. I think we're gonna call it on the live learns today. This is just a Donkey Kong playlist. Relaxing and calm music. All right, chat, and just so you know, the next stream will be on Friday. It'll be an evening stream. Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Hope to see you there. It'll be the last stream of the week. We did 4 days in a row this week. I streamed on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the VOD channel and the main channel. But if you'd like to check out previous live streams, they are all archived on this channel. Yesterday's stream was super wacky. I recommend checking that one out. And we hit 3,000 subs. 3.1 now. My goodness. So if you ever miss a stream and you want to catch up, please do it. The mods are awesome and they've gone through a lot of these and make timestamps. So they actually show up as chapters now. Super cool. Amazing little addition. The VODs and the mods, you know how it is. So that do be pretty cool. What's happening? Whoa, we got a raid! Who dares raid me? Voiceunmuted. Hello! How the heck are you? I didn't see the raid, I just saw incoming raid. I was like, what's happening? Hello, hello, how was your stream? I was lurking a little bit before in your stream for like 10 minutes or so. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. My name is Frank. That's all. Stream was good. I am very tired. I imagine so. Well, if you have a song request, I could play something for you, or I could just play a random thing for you, or if you have to go, I'll hold it against you forever. I'll take it personally. But I know you're probably tired. I feel the same way after when I raid somebody. I'm like, I should stick around for a couple minutes, but I really just want to like eat food. Play me something really cool. Ooh. No. Is there all that? All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Ow. That's not the kick I was looking for. I like that kick. Testing. Testing. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmusic, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. There's a beautiful bit of irony here. I was actually muted for those last two tracks. So, in a weird way, my voice needs to be unmuted. Fancy that. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice unmuted, thank you for the raid. Voice unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Chat, we need some V's in the chat for Voice Unmuted. Hitting us with that fantastic raid. Thank you so much. And this one's for you. Voice Unmuted, thank you for the raid. Voice Unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice Unmuted, thank you for the raid. Voice Unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Thank you for the raid. Voice Unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice Unmuted, thank you for the raid. Voice Unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice Unmuted, thank you for the raid. Voice Unmuted, she's the highlight of my day. Voice Unmuted, thank you for the raid. Voice Unmuted, she's the highlight. So there. Thank you again for the raid. Very much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed that little loop. We also got Ridla with the 2 months, Calco with the 2, 100 bits from Erected Naps, and Boontang with the 2 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I really appreciate the raid. When are you streaming next? Voice Unmuted, so that we can be sure to catch you. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, dum, ba, dum. Ooh, we got a level 4 hype train. Let's go. It's gonna be stuck in my head. Good. Not sure. Normally Saturday at 4:20 EDT, but I pushed it today, so it might be Sunday instead. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, we'll keep an eye out. What's up, Mark? You love coffee too? What a coincidence. Where can I see the lava lamp loop? You can see it, paid actor. You can see it right on the VOD channel. Command VOD. It is probably this one, the one where my lava lamp breaks. From 2 weeks ago. Ah, delicious. Where can I see the Celtic Curse? They are all on this VOD channel. Oh, thank you, Robbie. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun hanging out with Billy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, there's no new video coming on the main channel. Talk to it. This week. The next video on the main channel will be on April 1st. It'll just be a normal video. It's not an April Fool's thing. It just so happens that Saturday is on April 1st. But yeah, that'll be the next video. Sure it is. I promise. Maybe I'll find some little gag to put in there, but we'll see. You know, the thing is, I don't upload enough on the main channel to warrant an entire video on April Fools. You know what I mean? Because the way that my video, they take so much time. It's like if I'm uploading twice a month, I don't really want in it a slot to be an entire April Fool's joke. It would be different if I was a channel that did vlogs and I uploaded every day. It's like, sure, but eh. Make coffee by yourself? Yes, I made this myself. like a piece of hair. All right, that was Time from Inception by Hans Zimmer. Excuse me. All right, chat. I think we are gonna wrap up. Actually, what are we at? Almost at the 3-hour mark. Today is 4 days in a row of streaming. We did a bunch of live learns today, a couple loops. Fun was had. We had a wonderful. We actually had. I think that was the one. I think that was our main raid. So thank you again, Voiceunmuted. Sorry to people who just joined, but we were at the tail end of today's stream. Before I depart, please do subscribe to the YouTube channels. If you click on this link in the chat, it will bring you to a bio link, which is essentially just all of my stuff. There's a lot. So feel free to check it out if you like. Main channel, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, my Patreon. The Patreon's doing really well. Thank you so much to everyone who's been becoming a patron, who's pledged. That's very cool. That's very cool. It's literally allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing on the main channel. The highlights channel, the VOD channel, all of my gear, my Spotify, my Cameo, my TikTok, my Reddit, my piano album. So much. So much. Really appreciate it, everyone. The next stream again will be on Friday evening at 5 p.m. Pacific. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. I'm gonna head off now, have some lunch, go to the gym, and then I got a couple things I need to do tonight for YouTube. But let me, before we go, of course, as always, find someone to raid. As always, a huge thank you to the mods. Get some mod love in the chat. Oops, close enough. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see who is on that we can send you all to. Boom, 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 boom. Guitar, we can raid a guitarist. I'm not seeing any piano friends on at the moment. You are mode now, exactly. Let's see. Let's raid Joshua Wu. Not many other people on, and he's a talented guy. That's who we will raid. Always nice to change it up. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Here's our raid call. We are the Tedesco crew. Everyone show Joshua some support, please. Thanks again to the mods, and keep an eye out for this VOD later today on the VOD channel. I imagine that there will be quite a few portions muted because we did live learns, so just be aware of that. The playing won't be muted, but the actual listening will be, most likely. So, heck yeah. Good stuff. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one. Peace.